Okay, welcome back to the Dad's Talk Sports podcast, episode three. NFL nails it. Still unsponsored. Contact us at thedadstalksports.com.
Not
Or no.
showing any logos. Yeah, that's this website.
Oh, at gmail.com. Oh, and we got the website too. Yeah.
The website's not live with no contact form yet, but
email us. Find us. You will find us.
It's on the roadmap.
All right.
No logos. My shirt logo's not showing, is it?
No free ads.
We're not doing any logos until we get a sponsor.
Although we do need some intro music. I feel like we need to illegally play something until we're found out and the copyright people show up. But
offline, I'll send you something.
If I was more prepared, I was gonna start out with a couple. I have some good ones from back in the day.
Do you remember that Tony Finau one I sent you from that British guy who did that ode to Tony Finau?
No, wait. I do. Well, what was? No, I can remember it now.
About when he'll win again, and he did another one about Benny On to the Beatles one.
Yeah.
I think I might DM him and see how much it would cost to get.
Just rip something up for us. Oh, that'd be great.
I'll send it to you after we get off. It's in my likes somewhere.
That's amazing.
So, hey, how are you?
Hey, hey, how are you? I like that. Maybe we should start the show off like that.
We'll rotate the inside jokes.
Yeah. All right. So, talking NFL Week 3. For those who have not been privy yet, we're doing 5 picks a week. Big money every time. Chris McGee and I are tied at 3-2 after 1 week. Rolls over to week 2 or week 3. So figure we talk through some of the picks. I've got 6 games.
The person in fourth place 1-4 or 0-5?
We're going half for the push. We're going SuperContest rules.
Okay, so that unnamed person's 0-4-1.
No, I thought it was 1-3-1.
Okay, I'll have to look.
I got him at 1.5 points. So 1.5, 2, and we're both at 3.
Okay.
I think another 3-2 weekend, you're pretty much guaranteed to at least roll it over to next week. I think one of us has to go 4-1 to take it.
Okay. Are we gonna go 5 in a row or alternate?
You pick.
We'll alternate, so it's not low game. I don't want to go game theory here.
All right. I've got actually I liked 7 games. I like the Niners, but just didn't get it down. I guess the SuperContest line was 10. I didn't like the actual 10.5. Something about that stunk. But I think
it's still 3-3.
It's going to end up being 31-10 is going to be the final.
I think
they're going to romp them.
I haven't really been watching. Been getting waters for my 3 kids before they go to bed.
Daniel Jones is getting tossed around. All right. So, I got 6 games.
You go first. First pick.
All right, first pick. But my themes of the week are don't be afraid of the big lines if it's a good team, and fade the NFC South are my themes of the week. All right, so
okay.
So
we'll get there. I'll comment on that though. But go on.
All right, first pick up 1 o'clock games. Packers -2.
Wow.
Packers -2 hosting the Saints. Hosting the Saints. Saints did not look that good on Monday. I don't think the Panthers are very good. That was an absolute pillow fight. From what I saw from Carr, I was actually expecting more from this year, which is why I was like, if there's going to be a team that takes and runs away with this at 11 wins, it's going to be the Saints. But he looks like the shell of himself. I don't think Dennis Allen's a very good coach. And yeah, I was just completely unimpressed. I took him on Monday night, and the fact that we pushed was a complete joke. The fact that it stayed at 3 means that Vegas was on to him too. I thought that would be at least a 4.5 point line if they were any good. And Packers looked okay. Obviously, a last minute loss, but I think they go home. Lambeau's a tough place to play. Crosby fired up. They're still behind Love, and yeah.
First road game for the Saints too.
Saints, yeah, it could have been. I'm trying to blank on their.
Or was that in Carolina last week?
No, it was in Carolina on Monday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Still, a dome team going to play outside.
Dome team going outside. Yep. So number one pick, I'm definitely locking in Packers -2.
Okay, that one wasn't on my radar. My first pick is going to
Not
be
even on the radar. Okay.
Well, I mean, it was on the radar, but it wasn't one of my.
Didn't even know the game was happening.
Yeah, it was one of the 16 games. My adopted hometown team, the Minnesota Vikings, pick them versus the Chargers.
Okay.
Here's my logic. All right. So home field advantage is what? I don't know, 54, 55% home field wins.
Sure.
I think they're two even teams, and it's pick them. I think it's a 46% chance. I'll take the pick them.
I mean, what were the odds going into the season that one of those two teams would be 0-3?
No idea.
But like the preseason had to be at least 9 wins a pop, which means they were not going over through September.
I've been looking into it. Kirk Cousins hasn't been the problem.
Has not been. No, hasn't been. Nope.
The Chargers have the worst pass defense in the league, and the Vikings arguably have the best or one of the top 3 receivers. I think it's going to be a shootout. But I'm going home team, 2 equal teams.
Yeah.
Kirk Cousins 2 at home, desperate. Give me the pick 'em.
Kirk Cousins, maybe a daily fantasy pick.
Could be.
Right? Yeah, I'm thinking shootout. Like that's definitely like a high 20s, like 34-27 type of game.
There's no way this game ends 17-14.
Yeah, honestly, like I think we talked earlier this week, I was gonna take the Chargers just because I'm just a glutton for punishment, and but then you were like, yeah, but Vikings home, I don't know. So
if this game was in LA, I would take the Chargers, but I think the line should be 2 or 3 for the home team. So I'm getting 2.
All right. Points. So you're riding with the 52% edge. I like it. Okay.
Yeah.
If it was anywhere other than Minnesota, I'd definitely take the Chargers. But we're going Minnesota Vikings.
Okay. Well, home field matters, man.
Yeah. No, I think it's be a coin flip. All right. So you're locking in Vikings. I got Packers. Number 2. Let's see where I'll go next. I'll go with another fade of the NFC South. We're going Lions at home -3. Or is it 3.5 on the SuperContest?
It's minus. We're going based off the SuperContest.
Yeah.
Card.
So a clean -3. Same thing. I think like Lions classic like week 3, week 4 conundrum, right? Underdogs, they win, then they get favored, flip flop, and they don't cover. And now it's like, are they good? Was there too much hype? Is Kansas City not as good? Where are we? I think Kansas City's not as good as we think. So that week 1 win, not surprising, but totally fine. I think Seattle is better than everyone thinks. So I think that was actually not too bad of a loss. At home, 2 weeks in a row. I like the Lions bouncing back against another Falcons. I don't believe in the Falcons. I watched that game. I don't believe in them.
Mark me down for the Lions too. They're one of my picks.
Okay.
Same logic. They were one of my picks. We'll ride that one together.
And then especially when the line was 3, because I think it's 3.5 online. No brainer to take that.
I just think the Lions have too high powered of an offense, and they're at home.
I think they could run away. They can run away. The Falcons can't run away. And if anything, like Lions could catch up. Lions go down 10 at the half. I feel better about them coming back, tying.
Jared Goff
getting a pull, push out of it. Yeah.
Same logic. They're my second pick too. So give me number 3.
Number 3. Let's go. All right, back of that same theme. Seahawks -6. Hosting the Carolina Panthers. My third fade the NFC South pick. Give me all of the picks for the rest of the year. Just put me down for against the Panthers. For the first time, like all of the commentary I've heard after Monday night was like, hey, did anyone notice that Bryce Young's really small? Yeah, no fucking shit. It's fucking 5'10".
Andy Dalton's playing.
What? Even better.
Yeah, so does it change your opinion?
No. Great haircut. Doesn't matter. Wait, what happened to Bryce Young?
I think he's just a little banged up, and I think they know they're going to get slaughtered. So I think it's more
there we go.
Psyche break.
Whichever one.
They don't have any weapons. Adam Thielen, I mean,
Yeah,
like
5 years ago.
30.
Yeah.
I don't even know who the number 2 receiver is.
No idea. I mean,
Chuba?
the defense is okay, but I think Seattle. Everyone was thrown off. Same thing. Week 1, thrown off. Rams were supposed to be bad. Seattle's supposed to cruise. Seattle bounces back. Good road win, and I think they stomped. You know how that home field. I need to go to that home field at some point and watch a game.
Oh, you mean
that stadium just looks awesome.
Oh, dude, I would love to do that. I know you would love to do the tourist stuff like the iHeart New York did. Catching the fish at the market.
Oh, dude, last time I was in Seattle, I went to Seattle for work, and I extended it by a day. Like, went down, had a meal by myself at like a great fish place on the water, expensed it, took the ferry like across the sound to like the island that Bill Gates and all them live on. Walked around there, grabbed a cop. It's great. Had a great day.
I've heard nothing but good things.
Great day.
From high school. My buddy Larson from high school lives out there.
It rained gently the whole day, so I went and got like a light windbreaker, raincoat. Still wear it. Dog ate it a little bit, but no problem.
You were local.
Yeah. Oh, it blended right in.
I like it.
All right, so yeah.
And the Mariners are good.
And the Mariners are good. Yeah, I walked around that whole area. It's pretty cool. All right, so Seahawks -6. Third pick.
My third pick, the Washington Commanders +6.5 against my Buffalo Bills. Couple things here.
What a win-win for you.
Bad weather potential, which will obviously favor the dog at home.
Yeah.
Number 2, if it is bad weather, if the weather holds, the Bills can't run the ball. They are a 70 to 80% passing team.
Yep.
If it is good weather, I think Washington's offense is good, and I think Buffalo's defense is overrated.
Yeah.
I would have preferred 7, obviously.
Yeah.
Not only do I think Washington +6.5, I think they are a live dog to potentially upset the Bills at home. I'm not saying.
I know. I hate to say it, but I agree.
If you are teasing, I would not tease the Bills down. Like I think some people might like Bills Dolphins down.
Yep.
I don't know. This one, I think the Bills defense is not as good as people think, and I liked what I saw at Howell. And if it's good weather, I love the over, but I'll take the 6.5.
Yeah, it's like looking at the tease games. I think before you do the Bills, you do like the Dolphins, you do the Ravens. Yeah, there's a million other teams you want to tease before that. That one smells real funky.
Just in the PSA out there.
Smells really funky.
What do you think of the rare super tease? Since there's a bunch of teams favored by double digits.
Oh, the 3-team?
Chiefs.
The 3-teamers?
10-point, like Chiefs. What do you think of Chiefs, Jags, Cowboys all down 10?
Just all the big ones?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I already like 2 of those other games, so I love the Chiefs. And
just something to think about.
Yeah. All right. Lock it in. So either you get the point or you're happy, or potentially you get both. Tight win, 3-pointer, then you can get both the pick and the feel good for the Bills.
The Bills have a pretty rough schedule because they have the first place schedule. These are the types of games that the Bills need to win because they have a stretch later in the year where they play
expected
KC, Philly, Dallas 3 weeks in a row. They still have 2 games against the Dolphins. The Bills. Yeah, this is anyways, your pick.
Why did I think that? I thought that game was in Washington.
It is in Washington. The thing I sent you is they have all the favorites in the left side and the dogs in the right. It's not by home away.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was like, some of these don't look right. Okay.
It's color coded for a home away, but
very subtle color code.
Yeah, way too subtle. Can we get a little?
I was like,
color?
What's going on here? All right. Okay.
Yeah, left side's favorite, right side's dog.
Okay, so I can't fade any more NFC South teams, so I'm going with
one more NFC South team.
I'm not touching that. Not touching that one for mojo purposes. All right, so there's 3 more games I like. I think I'm gonna do. I don't understand why the Titans are getting 3.5 points. I don't understand the half.
Okay.
So it's Titans at Browns. Browns did not look very good on Monday night. They just lost Nick Chubb. Titans are, I don't know, a Vrabel team. I'll take them in, the parking lot. Why are they getting the hook on the 3.5?
Yeah, I think it's down to 3. It's like live right now.
No.
And in the contest, our contest 3.5. Oh, you're looking at the live line?
Live line 3.5. Oh, on the contest it's no. On the contest it's 3.5.
Yeah.
Yeah. So both. Yeah. So I don't understand what I'm missing there, but I am not impressed by the Browns, and I'm getting 3.5 road dog. Yeah, all day long.
I don't know. I might take the opposite side.
Really? What do you watch? What did you watch on Monday night that says that's the team I want to ride? Or is it a fade the Titans? I don't get it.
It's more of a fade the Titans.
So what's wrong with the Titans?
I'll go head to head against you as pick number 4.
Ooh, yes, please. We need some of these.
I'll go head to head Browns.
Okay.
If this actually was a contest for big money, I don't know if I'd take it, but I'll go the Browns.
Gotta break the tie. Okay.
Browns. Fade the Titans. I think first off, I'm chalking up the loss to division rival on the road. Mike Tomlin
is
arguably the best coach.
Yeah.
The Browns defense, I think, is for real.
Browns defense has got a lot of dudes on it. Yeah.
The Browns defense is for real.
Yeah.
I think they're going to be able to stuff Henry at home, and I don't think Tannehill can beat you on the road.
Perfectly reasonable. Reasonable.
That's my logic.
Okay.
When the Titans lose by 3.
Yeah, there was just something like I didn't understand. If it was like 2.5 or 3, I probably would have stayed away. But like something about that extra half point, I feel like I'm never on the right side of that. Yeah. Like I'm always trying to like justify going the minus 3.5. So
I don't remember the last time I took 3.5 and I won the game because they lost by 3.
Yeah. Well, hey, first for everything, huh? Yeah. Give it 72 hours.
What do you think about Deshaun Watson? I mean,
he lost the mojo. Lost the mojo. And I think there's like he was such a good athlete that I think they had more like free reign to do whatever he wanted with the Texans. And now like Stefanski wants him in like a system, and that's just not what he can do. I don't know. Not impressed though. But
if he does anything, their defense is loaded.
Defense is so loaded. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, give me pick 5.
Okay, pick 5. Team I've been riding all season until they screw me over. Dolphins minus 6.5.
That's my pick too. That was my pick 5.
How many times we've been seeing this for the last 20 years, right? West Coast team or Rocky Mountain team going east early game. You're already at an advantage in some capacity.
Broncos' first road game to do.
Not impressed by like Russell Wilson. Used to love him. He's totally gassed. This could be, if he loses this in bad fashion, could be could get the bench, ship him up to New York, 3-hour flight, don't even bother going home.
I think Mike McDaniel is awesome. I think the Dolphins are loaded. My logic on this game. So explain this to me. I think Washington is better than Denver. They just beat them.
Yep.
And I think the Dolphins are better than the Bills, but yet the Dolphins at home are only 6.5 point favorites over the Broncos.
Yep.
But the Bills are 6.5 point favorites on the road. Those lines don't make sense to me.
Don't make sense. So yeah, I'm riding the Dolphins until it's like
Mike McDaniel. That's why I took them. That's why me and you both took them last Sunday night.
Yeah.
Just pedaled the metal with that offense.
Yeah.
He's such a good play caller. I love watching him. And I hate the Dolphins.
and like that's such a like the fan base is so it's tough, right? To like get the early season, it's still hot. Fans may not, but I feel like there's buzz around the team that I think the home crowd's gonna be pretty good.
Yeah, it could be a celebrity sighting.
And like are the Broncos really a fan base that's gonna travel down to Miami? I don't know.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I think they have their. I think the Denver's that regional team, but I don't know if they travel.
Yeah, that's so like I'm not worried about it being 40%, Broncos fans.
And if it's hot, I mean, I think Miami has a good home field advantage when it's when it's piping hot down there.
Yeah, and Tua is still healthy, so give me that. So that's my 5. Wait, have you done 5? No, yeah, we just locked on that. So wait, we're matched up on. We've got Dolphins and Lions, and then
Head to head on one.
crisscrossed on the Titans. I got Packers and Seahawks, and you had. What were the other two?
I also have the Commanders.
Oh, Commanders, yeah. Commanders and Vikings. Okay. I think the Chiefs, my other game, I think Chiefs romp. I watched the Bears last week. I don't know what's going on with their D coordinator. It's like, how's there a false report that the FBI like raided the facility in his house?
Was that false report?
I don't know. It was like that happened, and then everyone's like, no, it definitely didn't happen. It's like, no, it will never happen. False story that says FBI agents raid Tom Shearer's house. Like,
yeah.
Like, no, you can't start the rumor. Like,
yeah.
Like something happened.
Yeah. I won't mention any names. I was like, unless an unnamed friend is searching your internet. What do you think about some of the big lines? Do you think the Bears, Cardinals, or the Texans have a chance?
I liked the Cowboys and the Chiefs to cover big lines. Because I think
the Bears are just a dumpster fire.
I think the Bears are like waiting to really unravel. I saw Diggs on the Cowboys tore his ACL, so a little worried about like maybe a little hit to morale on the road. If they just win by 10, maybe that's good enough. But I honestly think they both romp.
I think the Texans could give the Jags a game.
The Jags, yeah, I stayed away from that one. There's something about the Texans that I feel like they could have a little more dog. Out of all the rookie quarterbacks, I feel like Stroud has got the most like, oh, he can keep him in it.
Yeah, I think Richardson on the Colts is doing all right.
Yeah, except he's injured.
He's been hurt both games.
Yeah.
What's up with the 2 Monday night games again?
I don't understand. And same thing with what were you saying? Like why aren't they staggered? Like literally, unless I'm in my one room that's got the 2 TVs, it's like I got to pick one or the other. I don't get it.
I don't get the 1 hour. I mean, at least give me like an hour and a half.
Yeah, because they used to do like they would start early, like the 7 o'clock East Coast, and then it was always like the 10 o'clock like Chargers Raiders game. It was like Chargers Raiders like 4 years in a row.
I don't understand why they don't do that.
I don't get it.
I don't get it either. What are your thoughts on Eagles Bucks before we head out?
I'm feeling better by the day. I'll be honest. Like,
you can't get a better spot. Monday night at home.
Monday night at home, right? If they were like 0-2 or 1-1, I'd say total Eagles romp. But everyone's believing, and I know they didn't have it wasn't a full sellout for this last game, but I think 2-0, communities rally around Baker, around the defense, everyone, prime time. I think we could have like maybe not a full 2000s crowd, but I think they'd be rocking. Because we've always had like a sneaky rivalry with the Eagles, because it was like they were the ones that always beat us. Yeah, so like McNabb, like they beat us, like I think 2 years in a row. Then we beat them in the championship game to go win the Super Bowl, and ever since that, it's been like a little sneaky rivalry. So
I love those Bucks teams.
The best. If they win next pod, I'm going full All-Star jersey, helmet, whole deal.
I love it. Any other comments, thoughts? Any other topics for tonight?
What's the Survivor pitfall game? What knocks out 10% of the pool this week?
Well, I think I'm going to take the Jags because I was looking at their future schedule and I just don't see a better spot. And when Jags 8-point favorites at home, and I just said 2 minutes ago that I think the Texans could get in trouble.
Yeah,
that could be the one, but that could knock me out. I'm taking the Jags though. I don't think the Bears or Cardinals have any chance to knock out those fools.
Yeah, I mean, it could be if people reach and take the Bills. Like I think the Bills are definitely on upset watch.
I think the Dolphins could be a popular pick.
Dolphins are gonna be really popular. You're right. Like besides
It
the
depends
two.
if people. The problem is KC and Dallas are two of the best teams, so people might save them.
Yeah, because also if you go, there's some standard rules like just don't ever take
Colts.
Don't even take an away team, right? If you just take home teams, you eliminate those two big lines anyway. So I think everyone's going to be on Ravens and Dolphins probably.
Ravens, Dolphins, Jags.
Ravens, Dolphins, Jags. Yep.
KC's at home.
Yep. Oh, KC's at home too. Yeah.
I'm taking the Jags.
Taking the Jags.
I looked at the schedule. I don't see another spot where I would take the Jags, and they're 8-point home favorites.
Let's see. What did I take? I think I locked them in already. Let's see.
The 49ers were an option, but the game already started.
17-3. Like, what a romp. That was such a layup.
Is it halftime yet?
50 seconds, and Giants have the ball. They're driving. Colorado. Is this the week they get blown out, or do they keep it close and then get blown out? Like I think if they keep it close and lose like a relative heartbreaker, they lose by 40 the next week. Like it'll be just romp city.
I think USC, Lincoln Riley is going to put 60 on them.
This week, a different class of athlete they're about to meet.
So this one guy, I don't remember his handle. His name's Parker. He's a stats guy. I don't know how I found him on Twitter, but he's got these cool stats about like yards before contact rushing. And okay. Oregon is like one of the best in the country, obviously.
Yep.
And Colorado defense is one of the worst in the country.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they didn't come here and play no defense.
So it's like Colorado State's a Mountain West team that wasn't even favored to win, and they put up easy
points.
Colorado, I mean, I'm pulling for Deion. I mean, I think it would be if they upset Oregon as 21-point road dogs. Instead of
yeah.
It's not happening. I'm buying Prime though. I think once he gets a couple of big recruiting classes, they're going to be unintended primed for a title run.
I saw that Warren Sapp said he wants to come and coach the defensive line.
Oh, I saw that too, man.
Like he could easily like get a bunch of the boys to be like, all right, Sapp, you got the D line. Like
Michael Irvin doing wide receiver.
Like could you imagine like the transfers? Like if Sapp went there, you'd immediately get like a Bama guy, a Georgia guy, immediately flip, right? You said Warren Sapp into the living room.
Oh, he's gonna get true freshman, top 25 class.
Easy. Yeah, easy.
And then he's gonna get a huge portal.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
They're gonna be loaded next year. But so I was laughing about the Sapp thing. He's talking about this stuff. Now imagine you're the defensive line coach sitting at home in Boulder. Like Deion clearly hasn't had this conversation with them. And he's like, I guess I'm getting fired.
Yeah. It's just like literally everyone's replaceable.
Yeah. We're gonna do we just gotta get that paperwork and I'll be out there next year coaching D-line. They have a D-line coach.
There's some guy that just moved to Colorado.
Sitting there. You're like,
yeah.
I'm in, man.
Oh.
Conversation.
But so wait, that's a 3:30 game, and then the USC is the noon game, right?
Yeah, which is 10 a.m. local. I don't know.
So weird.
I don't have any other thoughts on college, but this time we'll talk Ryder Cup next time too.
Can't wait. No, you better get on a different sleep schedule. I'm not missing a tee shot. I think it's gonna tee off at like 2 a.m. Probably midnight for you.
Yeah,
it's in Rome.
The Euro tournament this week for me teed off at like 12:30 a.m.
Yeah, because what's Rome? Got to be like 7 hours ahead of me, 9 ahead of you.
No, it's like I think it's only like 7 hours ahead of me. Isn't Rome the same time zone as like London? Isn't London only like 6 hours ahead of you?
We should know this. But either way, yeah, I mean those matches are gonna start early, like 2 a.m. So I'm not missing anything.
I'm up all night. No problem for me.
Night owl. Love it.
Yeah, night owl. I work from home. I can do whatever.
Too many clocks, it says.
I have the Kirkland signature cold brew to get me through the morning if I need it.
Oh, beautiful. Rome.
2.1 cups of coffee in one can, the equivalent.
Rome is 6 hours ahead. Okay, so it's probably like a 2:30 tea time.
Yeah, tell those West Coast coworkers to stop calling you so late. You got a Ryder Cup.
God, the worst. All right.
Hey, once this makes it big, you could tell those guys how you really feel.
Yeah. Don't go back to episode 3. I'm gonna spill the beans.
If you're here, stick around. This is episode 3, brick by brick.
Yes. Love the community we're building.
Hey, Brenda, thanks for the like.
All right.
That's it.
See you, buddy.